Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video, we take a quick look at the latest news for Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Since the release of the gameplay trailer last month, there wasn't much in the way of new information about the anticipated second entry in this toy-themed episodic horror game. That is, until last week. A new teaser screenshot came to light on the official Mob Games Twitter profile, as well as a game update via their Discord server. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at both of these with a full breakdown and analysis of the new teaser to boot. So sit back, relax, and let's check in on the latest from Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Let's begin with a quick discussion looking over the new updates from the Poppy Playtime Discord server. These all relate to Chapter 2. The first in regards to when we can expect this new episode to launch. Mob Games state the following. Chapter 2 is close to being done. Release date is not 100% sure yet, but they're projecting about 3 weeks. 1 week to finalise the PC build, and 2 more weeks after that to wrap up the mobile versions. So estimated time for a release date is 3 weeks. Going by this statement, it is safe to assume Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 is a minimum of 3 weeks away, and likely to launch somewhere between late April and early May. As always, you can expect me to cover Chapter 2 right here on the channel, with a full playthrough, theory talk, and a look at all the secrets contained within. I'm certainly excited to see where the story goes next, and what new monsters lie in wait. On the topic of new killer toys, the developer made the following statement within their Discord update. There are going to be toys we didn't see yet in Chapter 2, and that the caterpillar character we saw in the trailer will be different and more freaky. For those who don't remember, we caught a glimpse of this caterpillar monster in the recent gameplay trailer for Chapter 2. It already looked pretty creepy, so to know the developers are enhancing its scare factor further still is no doubt troubling news for those with a phobia of creepy crawlies. Your narrator included. They also comment on Chapter 2 containing far more music than Chapter 1, which makes sense as we had previously heard this second episode is longer and more content rich than its predecessor. And finally, they mention that the console versions are planned after all chapters are done, so console players can expect a full game with all content come release. Now let's take a look at the new teaser image for Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. At a first glance, there doesn't seem to be all that much to this new screenshot. It is presented in a sepia colour tone with no real colour use, almost like security camera footage. It is set within a storage room, and at the centre we see Mommy Longlegs herself, hanging from the ceiling, reaching out with a stretchy, gloved limb. This new enemy is being positioned as the big bad for Chapter 2, and almost certainly will fill that monster-sized void left by Huggy Wuggy after he plummeted to an almost certain death at the end of Chapter 1. It seems Mommy Longlegs behaves just as you'd expect a spider to. She is able to climb on walls and ceilings with her sticky hands, which could provide some truly hair-raising chase sequences. Just imagine the mobility this enormous enemy will have, and not only that, the insane reach, extending her arms to chase the player through narrow corridors her body might not fit through. Check out her voice lines from the recent gameplay trailer.
A new playmate! It's been so long.
Based on these, it seems as though the theme for Chapter 2 will be playing games with Mama. As we have seen from footage released so far, and the building block style presentation of the title, much of this new chapter will take place in a playground type setting, all with a nightmarish twist on the games involved. For example, in this scene we see a whack-a-mole type minigame featuring Huggy Wuggy plushies. So it seems Mommy Longlegs will follow us through the stage, challenging us to play a number of increasingly frantic games with her, where failure results in an eternal game over. It is therefore likely that Mommy will watch over us throughout the stage, and it will be our objective to find a way to escape her watchful eye and bail for good, a tactic sure to anger the playful arachnid. As we see around the corners of a room in this image, toys have been trapped in her webs, including cat bees and boogie bots. I previously theorized that Mommy is trapping these toys for one of two reasons. Either A, she is using them as a form of sustenance to feed herself, much as we see in the behaviour of real spiders when they capture a fly, or B, she uses her webs as an incubator to bring these toys to life. In a previous trailer we see Mommy Longlegs dragging a Huggy plushie into her lair. Could it be she is breathing life into these toys and turning them into living demonic entities? After all, we sure see a lot of blood spilt around the various broken toys found in this area during Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. Either way, Mommy is up to something, and these toys aren't simply hanging around for no good reason. Before moving on from the toys themselves, you'll notice in the far left corner of this image what appears to be a mechanical spider. Far smaller than Mommy Longlegs, these industrial style legs echo the design of that freaky spider toy hybrid found in the movie Toy Story. Could this be a glimpse of one of the new toys teased by the developers in their latest Discord update? The final thing to analyse with this image only becomes apparent when we brighten it up. On the floor, in childlike writing, we see the message, "Make me part of him." Who wrote this message and what could it mean? Well, it's impossible to know for sure, but seeing as Mommy's hand is found beside the message and she is located directly in front of it, it seems logical to conclude it was written by her. Previously I mentioned of how I believe Mommy may be bringing toys to life and possibly using them to do her nefarious bidding. So one conclusion to draw is that the spider wishes to put our hapless hero through the same process the various toys we see strung up around the warehouse have been subjected to, enslaving his mind and using him as her permanent playmate. Another reasonable concept comes when we look at the grab pack used in Chapter 1 and 2. The grab pack works by attaching various gloved hands to it, each with their own unique abilities. In Chapter 2 we have seen our character acquires new gloves with new abilities to get about the stage. These include Electroshock and Grapple. It also seems as though Mommy Longlegs can switch her various body parts about too. So we may see a scenario where Mommy offers up her gloved hands to our protagonist for use on his grab pack while taking part in her twisted playground, thus making herself part of him. This would suggest the area shown in this image is the tutorial stage, where we first meet Mommy Longlegs and she explains how we are to become her new playmate by using the various hands she offers up to us to complete tasks. But for now that's all I have and what I personally took from this image while conducting my analysis. Perhaps you agree, or maybe you have your own ideas as to where the story of this game and its design is heading next. Let me know in the comments below, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and of course subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you on the next one.